Well, since I've already done a Halloween Hobbit kind of aesthetic, I figured I might as well go ahead and do a Christmassy holiday Hobbit. Because obviously, that is just what I enjoy doing with my time. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Portland, Oregon, and happy holidays. I am kind of waffling between excitement for the holiday season and depression, so it's just your average day in the Posey household. Of course, the first thing I did when I got back home was stop by the fabric store. So, we got fabric. I got this really cute gingerbread people fabric, and then of course plaid, because I don't know how to live without plaid. My goal with this project is just to do something quick and simple. I want to make another Hobbit vest, much like the one I did in my Becoming a Hobbit video. I want to basically use the same pattern, but I want to make it lace up so that I can make it double-sided. That's pretty much it. The big problem is that I don't know where the pattern went for that, and I don't know where the altered pattern went for that, and I'm not sure I completed the altered pattern because I know that I did some extra work just on the fabric itself. So, I guess we have to go through a mock-up phase again because I cannot document anything to save my life. Let's get started! Welcome back to the sewing room, which is a chaotic hot mess of bullshit. I basically left in a hurry on my way to Ireland, and now I am unpacking, so it's just a hot mess. So I think my first step is probably going to be to work on this. Probably a good idea, yeah. Well, I was trying to film an aesthetic clip and I stupidly burnt my finger on the iron. So, we're just gonna get started on ironing. Well, good morning. Obviously, I did nothing yesterday. I got the fabric ironed. It's sitting all pretty on the table, and I did nothing else besides that. So, I am going to do my best to find the pattern and actually get some stuff cut out today. So I've found the packaging and the instructions, but I have no idea where the pattern is. Why am I like this? So that was a fun experience trying to find shit in my chaos pile of a room. And now that I've found the pattern, I have like so many renditions of this pattern. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna just start from scratch. I'm going to use the original pattern. I am going to cut it out, make a mock-up real quick, and we will go from there. like I should. Yes, cool. And this time I'm gonna document it. Maybe. Okay, so there's quite a bit I need to fix with this. One, am I just short? I don't know what this is about, but like that. Yeah. So I think the first thing I need to do is just bring this up, and then I can see how it fits me at that point. But right now it's just, this is a big problem. Yeah. Hello. I completely forgot to film the editing of this, but it's going well. So I took some of the fabric out of here, and then I took this in a little bit. So now we have a nice fitting little thingamajigger. The only thing I'm worried about is that it does cut into my armpit a little, so I might actually take some of this fabric out, but I want to save some for seam allowance because this is going to be double-sided. I'm going to sew it all together and then flip it inside out like I did with my Hobbit vest. So I just need to take a little bit out there, and then I also might take some out here, because this, it can close, but we don't really want it that way. So we want to take some of this out so that it has room to actually tie and cinch, and then have a little gap in between. So that's the plan, Stan. You know, maybe I'll get a cup of tea first so that I can have a hot cup of tea, get cold, because I forget about it. I think that sounds like a great idea. All right, so we have all the pieces separated once again, and I cut down the bits that I needed to cut down. So now I have the final fabric out, our little gingerbread peeps, and I'm gonna start cutting out on the final fabric. Okay, before I actually do any cutting, I'm going to trace my mock-up onto paper so that I don't have to do this again next time. Cool. Yep, it's cold. Okay, so I have all my fabric cut out. Usually I would use my mock-up fabric in this to kind of strengthen it. However, this time I wanted to use something even stronger because I think the last couple of times I used 2 layers of mock-up fabric to strengthen it. So this time I just cut up, it looks the same, but this time I just cut up an old flannel bed sheet. It's just a little bit thicker, a little bit sturdier, and warmer. Not that that really means anything for a garment this skimpy. So, but it is a winter garment, so might as well fluff it up a bit. So now I just get to start pinning it all together. If it focuses on me. Hello? Cool. Okay. So we have the gingerbread peeps all put together, and then the plaid all put together with the inner bit sewn with it as if it's one piece of fabric. So now I'm going to put this with the ginger peeps fabric right side to right side and sew that, and then I will flip it inside out. Hello and good morning. It is 7 a.m. here and I have been up for 2 hours. I've already had a cup of coffee and now we're on to a nice, beautiful cup of tea. Jet lag's a bitch. Last night at like 4 p.m., because I cannot function past 5 p.m., I got all of this pinned together, so now it's just one solid piece, and today I'm going to just start on sewing because it's just a whole lot of sewing all around the exterior of this. Of course, I'll leave a gap so that I can flip it inside out, but that's pretty much what I'm going to be up to today. I'm actually very excited because this is going very quickly. I will definitely be able to finish this today and hopefully get the video up tomorrow. We will see. I got a little distracted with a different project. My bad. But this is turned inside out or right side out, obviously, and all the edges have been pressed, so now I get to go back in and do a top stitch, and I'm definitely avoiding that because I don't want to do it. Top stitching, done. It looks really good. It's really sturdy, so I'm happy with it. Now, the next step is to put some sort of closure in, which it's gonna be a lace up, so I really just need to put holes into the front of it. And I was originally going to do grommets because I had leftover grommets, but I don't have enough. Oh well, no grommets because I'm not going to the store. I'm sorry, it's like 20 degrees outside. So, I'm gonna hand sew these. It's so cute. I can't stand it, guys. I feel like a Christmas Hobbit and Mrs. Claus. Like, I love it so much. And it's very similar to my Becoming a Hobbit outfit. It's the same blouse, but don't care. I am happy. So let me know which outfit you prefer. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. Go ahead and leave a comment below, like this video, or even subscribe. Stay sane, stay safe, and stay healthy. Please stay warm. It's freaking cold. I will see you next year.